just how was the experience overall?
It was a lot of fun. It's always been a huge honor to play for Team Sweden, but to do it at Olympics, just seeing everything around, the atmosphere, the village, just everything that kind of comes with it was a really cool experience.
I saw you were rooming with Anderson in the village, right?
Yeah.
Well, when's the last time you had a player roommate?
Probably my first few years in Ottawa.
Yeah, so it's been a minute.
Yeah. So, but it was good. It was fun. It was felt like it was back to being those youth hockey tournaments when you shared rooms and playing cards and just having fun with the guys. So it was fun.
Did you get a chance to do anything outside of the hockey, like walk around, meet other athletes or anything like that?
Yeah, met some of the other athletes that were in that village. Didn't talk to a lot of them, but just seeing them and obviously the food hall or whatever, you see all of them, and it was quite busy. So it was a different experience, and especially seeing, I think, athletes from other countries that you usually don't at these World Championships or World Juniors or whatever. So you get to see athletes from different countries. So that was pretty cool.
How do you? Obviously, the last game was such a thriller for you guys, and I'm sure a lot of emotions. How do you kind of process that U.S. game?
Tough ending, obviously.
Yeah.
Still not really over it. Yeah, I mean, it was an exciting game for people watching, but it still stings. Tying it up late and having a chance to win it in overtime and then go through. So, yeah, it's a tough one to swallow.
How do you mentioned a tough ending, but what did you think of the U.S. team and their win on Sunday, especially with a couple of guys here and Sully being there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for them. Happy that they got to experience that and seeing the joy and how happy they were. So, a little jealous not to be there for that, but no, it's obviously. I don't know if it makes it easier to lose to them in quarters and then they go through the finals and win the whole thing. At the same time, you feel like if you just win that game, maybe you have a chance. But no, I think it's an unbelievable game and a fun one to watch. A lot of excitement, a lot of chances, and good advertisement for hockey.
So you did watch the final?
Yeah.
How do you, I guess, balance the kind of obviously the pain at the end, but with the, like you said, it was a great experience overall. How do you balance kind of the two things of it?
I think allowing yourself to kind of feel disappointed and feel all the emotions after a loss like that, to probably at one point be still proud to have the opportunity to play in the Olympics and be an Olympian and again represent your country at Olympics. It's been 12 years since the NHL players got a chance to do so. So definitely not take anything for granted and never know if it's the last chance or not. So just I think more time will pass by. I think it'll be easier to I guess look back at it in a different way.
You obviously after like a season ends, you have the off season to kind of get ready. Here you are right back into the mix. Is there any weirdness to that, or does it help to kind of get right back into hockey?
No, I mean it was nice to get a few days of rest here with all the travel and everything. So it's still you still want to be on the ice and just excitement to be around the guys again and knowing that we have a game coming up here. So just good to get on the ice, but more so see the guys in the locker room. So that was fun.
Is there anything different about the way the game is played at the Olympic level versus NHL? I mean, it's basically the same rules, but I mean, is there a style difference? And did you notice, or is it just intensity's better or higher or whatever?
No, to a certain point, yes, but I think you can tell the games mean more. I think being there, and then obviously there are always different scenarios, but coming from here, having a little bit of a I guess tough go with not winning a whole lot of games, and then you come there and then you really notice how important every game is. But you get to play against obviously the other European countries, and some of them play together a little bit more, and the way they're structured and the way they defend, I think, is a little bit different than what you're used to here. So the games are a little bit different, but obviously super competitive, and yeah, it's I felt like it was a different thing than playing the World Championship. So it was the intensity of the atmosphere around it was very cool.
Were there any Swedish teammates who you gained I guess a different level of appreciation for, either on or off the ice, that maybe you didn't know as well before the tournament?
I'd say maybe, I think appreciation for everyone always goes up every time you get the chance to play with them, and especially playing against all the guys. So, but I think just in terms of a guy and really get the time to be in the same locker room and everything, just being around a guy like Landeskog was pretty cool. Just how he is as a guy, how he is as a teammate and a player, obviously, and playing with him the last 3 or something games. And then you have obviously a guy like Raymond, I knew he was good and stuff, but I think it's a different appreciation when you play with him. How smooth he is, and the competitiveness, but the skill level on that guy I was so impressed.
He was amazing.
Yeah.
Were you able to attend any other events, skating or skiing?
No, I did not. We at Valentine's Day, me and my wife went to a soccer game instead. So,
oh, nice.
So we got to see a good game there. So that was.
Who'd you see?
Inter against Juventus at San Siro.
Nice.
So that was a lot of fun, and it was a perfect way for us to celebrate Valentine's Day with our interest, I guess.
Yeah. How special was it having your wife and daughter there?
I think. I mean, it's all about creating memories and obviously being able to enjoy the moment right there, but to share that experience and see them in the stands, and obviously a different feeling to being when you play for a country, and it's you have your wife around other Swedes and other families too, so it's obviously super happy to have them there, and it makes the whole experience a lot better.
Do you worry, or is there a worry about, this next Rangers game that you play might be a come down from that, like after the high of being in the Olympics and stuff, like coming back to kind of regular season hockey, and as you said, the team's not having a great year, and is there a danger that there could be like a letdown or whatever that you have to guard against?
In terms of what, personally, or?
And just emotionally getting up for a game, a game in February against the Flyers versus, playing a quarterfinal against in the Olympics.
I understand kind of where, I guess I understand your question, but no, I think if anything, it gave me more energy. Like it gave me a little bit of that boost to feel, like playing important games and that magnitude, and a game that meant a lot. I think just having that energy and hopefully the feeling of your own personal game to kind of bring that in and bring that energy, and I think for everyone, just get that break and get to be able to reset and then come back and just go at it. And then obviously we're getting two guys that are a lot happier than I am, maybe coming back and bringing more energy like that too. So I don't think of a letdown, but yeah, I think it's human nature not to have the same sense of, I guess, feeling it's how do you compare that? Like how do you
Yeah,
compare quarterfinals? I'm not a robot, but it's human nature to have it, to understand it's a different emotion, but it doesn't take away from being fun playing games.
I saw
last one.
I saw you and Quinn had a long talk on the ice after. Is that about the Olympics or about the Rangers or what were you
Just everything. Just
Yeah.
the first time we've been able to catch up, really since Milan. So, just his experience, my experience, just talk. It's obviously I've known him for quite some time now, and always good conversations.